All right. Lynn, thanks for joining me. I'd like to go over our 12-minute listing presentation. So let's go ahead and let's dive right into it and get started. So here you can see that we are the #1 brand nationwide with over $170 billion in sales. We're the #1 residential real estate brokerage in the US for 23 years now. And how do we do that? By obtaining market share. And how do we obtain market share? Through our listings. Okay, and we get our market share in our listings through our marketing. And here you can see our spotlight marketing plan. And we've got professional photography, we've got digital marketing, we've got print marketing, we've even got a TV ad, and of course, all of that exposure across the internet with our cooperating websites. Let's dive into it a little bit deeper here. Like I said, we always use professional photography. More than 96% of home buyers today are starting their home search online, so photography has never been more important. Also, like I said, we're going to do a good amount of print marketing. So photography is absolutely vital in all aspects. Single property website. Our MLS allows for 2 different websites to be used with each listing. One of them, we're going to use our single property website right here, include additional information about the home, and then we can use this website and put it to work for us in social media marketing. We can create customized ads utilizing this URL and put it to work maybe in some of our snowbird markets or where our buyers are coming from. E-property announcement. Okay, as a good successful realtor, you're going to keep track of all of your contacts, everybody that you've done business with, everybody that you're currently doing business with, people that you know, family members. You're going to keep a Rolodex or an inventory of everybody's contact, and then every time we get a listing, we're going to let everybody in our sphere know about that, and we're going to blast out an e-property announcement to them. Like I said, the MLS allows us to include 2 websites for every listing. The first one, we're going to use our single property website, but the second one is going to be our property tour, okay? With COVID and everything that's going on in the world right now, I think that we can all agree that we want to have as little traffic through our home as possible, but yet we want to offer the best exposure possible when we've got our home on the market and we're trying to sell it. Well, that's where this comes in handy, our property tour. A potential buyer can tour your property digitally from the comfort of their living room or anywhere where they have access to the internet. And then after viewing that, if they decide that this is a good fit for them and this is a property that they'd like to see in person, then of course they can make the appointment to schedule a showing. Quality property brochures. All right, I always like to use the example of when my wife and I were in the market. You know, on any Sunday afternoon when we were looking for a home, we could see anywhere from 8, 10, maybe even 12 open houses on a single afternoon. And I'll be honest, my head was spinning by the end of the day, and my wife would be like, "Oh, you remember that house?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, sure, the one with the pool." No, that house didn't have a pool. By the end of the day, they all blur together. That's what I love about these property brochures. It's a takeaway for your buyers when they come and visit the open house or they come and visit the home for a showing. This is something that they can take with them, so when they get back home and they're talking things over amongst each other, this will help refresh their memory about your home and why it's the best home for them. Like I said, we're going to have a professionally produced television spot. We're going to create a commercial for you. We have done the research and determined the demographics, and we have found that 7:30 a.m. on Sunday on Fox is the best time and station to air these advertisements. And the length of the advertisement will be based upon the photography package that we choose. Like I said, we want to cover all medias if possible. So we're going to get you on TV too. So here's a little bit of coverage you can see for that television ad. So you can see that we're going to showcase our market here very well. Mailed property announcements. Okay, I'm sure you've all received a postcard in the mail before, real estate related, maybe just listed, just sold, something like that. Well, if you're like me, you probably just take it and throw it in the trash and don't even look at it. Well, we've come up with a solution to combat that. We place our advertisements in a silver envelope with a handwritten address. It catches people's attention, and these get opened and read. I know if I received one of these in my mailbox, it would definitely spark my curiosity. I would open it and read it and want to find out who had sent me the nice silver envelope. Buyer profile intelligence. Okay, when we walk into a listing appointment, we can say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, our system has told us that this is where your buyers are going to come from. So we are going to customize our marketing plan to make sure that we get in front of those buyers. Our competition isn't doing this, I assure you of that. Targeted social media and web advertising. Okay. I often share the joke, you go on Amazon, you look at something on Amazon, 20 minutes later, you hop on Facebook, whoop, there it is right in your news feed. Whatever you're looking for on Amazon is there. Well, I make the joke that somewhere within Coldwell Banker, we've got a Mark Zuckerberg working for us too that generates these type of ads, and they'll show up in your social media feed. And you can see an example of one here, very professional image, professional showcase. View magazine, another source of media, right? Publication, magazine. This is our very own magazine specific to Coldwell Banker, and all of our subscribers pay for their subscriptions. They get read. It's not a freebie that gets tossed in the trash. And again, based upon the marketing package that we choose for your property, will determine the size of the ad that's included. So you can see some examples there. Okay, local realtor update. So again, you know, somebody on Coldwell Banker's tech team has got somebody that says, okay, you're home there at 123 Main Street within a 1 mile radius. I'm going to go ahead and find all the agents that have done business in that area, maybe in the past 12 months. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send those agents an update, letting them know that there's new inventory on the market, your home, ready for their buyers. Online property syndication, like I said, you know, almost all of today's buyers are starting their home search online. So we want to make sure that we get in front of them on the websites where the most buyer traffic is coming from. So ColdwellBankerHomes.com, Realtor.com, Trulia.com, Zillow.com, to name a few, and there's hundreds more. Seller report, all right? We need to keep our seller informed, let them know what's going on, let them know what we're doing to earn our commission. Well, we've automated that for you with Listing Concierge. Somewhere within 10 to 14 days after we have started our marketing efforts, the seller will automatically receive this seller report, giving them an update of all the marketing that we've done to date. Again, we're the #1 brand nationwide, $170 billion in sales volume, 23 years experience being in this #1 spot. We have figured out what it takes to be #1, and I'm here to tell you that it's marketing and listings. We want to take one listing and turn it into 3. We want to protect your commission and prove your value. Listing Concierge is the fastest and the easiest way to do that. Thank you.